game is lame and absurd, but you spit. You need to sit back and observe a certified pimp.
He's so fly.
Oh yes he is.
I mean that boy just the shit.
He's a mess he is.
Fresh to death.
Ain't nobody fresh as he is.
They can't compare.
Or get next to him
Because
he's so fly.
I mean the boy's so clean. From his white tee
Hold down to those jeans. You
see
see
the ice in the pinky.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Late night with Ken Jackson. I'm your man's. This is the Ken Jackson Experience. So, I'm sure by now, everyone has seen the embarrassing spectacle that Donald Trump put on at the UN today. The lies, the embarrassment that he's brought upon us, it's just next level. I don't even know what to say. But you know what? I'm going to let you hear out of his own mouth some of the ridiculousness that he spoke about today. Check this out.
On the world stage, America is respected again like it has never been respected before. You think about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, or 1 year ago, we were a laughingstock all over the world. On the world stage, America is
I'll let
respected
you hear
again
that again.
like it has never been respected before. You think about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, or 1 year ago, we were a laughingstock all over the world.
And we're still a laughingstock. That's the sad part. I honestly think that Donald Trump believes the bullshit that is coming out of his mouth. Some of the lies he told were in regards to ending 7 wars. Mind you now, Congo is still warring. One of the places he spoke about was Azerbaijan and some other little country over there, but no, they're not warring. India and Pakistan, no, they weren't warring either. They just had a little cross-border skirmish, which has happened many times over the past couple of decades, but they weren't at war. Israel and Iran, that wasn't a war. Israel literally attacked Iran. Iran retaliated. It lasted a couple of days. They were going back and forth, and it was it. Trump told the big lie that U.S. planes obliterated their nuclear program. Not true. Not true. Trust when I tell you. The next time you hear about the Iranian nuclear program, it's going to be a real problem for the U.S. because it ain't going away. It hasn't been obliterated. And the Iranians are smart. Do you really think they had all of their resources at that one location, at that one site? And I don't even believe that the bunker buster bombs got deep enough to do real damage. So and you think that was the only way in to their facility? I'm quite sure they have multitudes of tunneled spaces all over Iran where they're doing who knows what. But you know what? Personally, I don't care. I don't care if they have a nuclear weapon. And here's why. We all like to say that, oh man, if the Iranians get a nuclear weapon, they're going to be so dangerous. The United States is the only country that's ever used nuclear weapons in warfare. Let that sink in. The U.S. is the only country to have ever used atomic weapons in warfare. Ask Japan. They had two nuclear bombs dropped on them at the end of world that ended World War II. The Japanese was like, "Hey, these motherfuckers are crazy. We can't fight that." But here's the problem now. A lot of other countries now have nuclear weapons. So we can't just go around bullying those other nuclear states. They're not going to have it. And granted, we have a lot more than most. In fact, we're second only to Russia in terms of the numbers of nuclear weapons available in our inventory. But you don't have to have a lot. You only need one. One nuclear bomb is enough. Just one. That's all you need to keep the big bad Americans off your ass. Because to date, the United States is the only ones that would use them. So uh, I'm not shocked when other countries say, "Hey, we need nuclear weapons so that we can protect ourselves against you." All right. So in any case, Donald Trump didn't stop any wars. He damn sure didn't stop the Russia Ukraine war on day one, like he claimed. And then here's another thing I always ask, because Donald Trump loves to say that that war never would have started if he had been in office at that time. Okay, you're in office now. Why can't you stop it? If you had the power then to prevent it, had you been in office, why don't you have the power now to stop it? You know why? Because Putin don't give a fuck about your dumb ass, Mr. Trump. Not at all. You're an idiot. He played you. And everybody else on the world stage is playing, especially China. China is light years smarter than you and everybody in your cabinet, Mr. Trump. And it's a shame that this is where we have sunk into. This used to be the most favored nation in the world. Even though we never achieved greatness, we hadn't achieved greatness yet. We were on our way to greatness. We were well on our way to achieving greatness, but we hadn't quite gotten there yet. And now, looks like it might be another 50 to 100 years before we can get back on track just to start moving back towards greatness. All right, so another thing Donald Trump likes to talk shit about is his handling of the economy. Jobs are up, inflation is down, prices are down. Well, here, I'll just let you hear it for yourself.
Under my leadership, energy costs are down, gasoline prices are down, grocery prices are down, mortgage rates are down, and inflation has been defeated. The only thing that's up is the stock market, which just hit a record high.
Listen, the stock market's been hitting record highs for like the last 15, 20 years. In fact, the stock market has been hitting record highs ever since, when was that, Black Sunday or Black Friday, back in, when was that, back in the 80s? The market always goes up. It always goes up. Yeah, we have some low dips from time to time, but at the end of the day, the market is always up. So no, Mr. Trump, market's not soaring because of you. In fact, it's probably about to crash soon, because when these tariffs really kick in and you MAGA maniacs realize that you voted against your best interest, you're going to fuck around and find out how bad it's going to be. Because it's going to be really bad here real soon. You know why? Because And thus far, uh, the major corporations have been eating a lot of the tariffs. They've been covering the cost of those tariffs in order to keep product moving. But they're not going to be able to sustain that for much longer. And eventually they're going to have to pass those pricing increases along to you and me, the consumer. And then when those prices shoot up, because they're creeping up already, and contrary to popular belief, inflation is not down. Inflation has creeped up as well. And it's probably going to blow sky high here pretty soon, because these corporations are going to realize that, we can't keep eating these tariff costs. And it's going to really, really be fucked up for a lot of people here in America if you're not prepared. So start getting yourself prepared for what's to come, because it's really, really going to be something awful. And I'm not trying to be an alarmist. I'm telling you the truth. Be ready, because it's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets better. Midterms are coming up in 2026. I really don't have a lot of confidence in them. I think the fix is in with the gerrymandering and who knows what else Trump has in the works for rigging the election. Because he did tell the truth about 2020. The election was rigged, but he lost. He didn't rig it good enough, but this time around he did. The rigging worked this time, and he got back in office. And now you see what we got. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to rant tonight after listening to that horrible, horrible UN speech Trump did today. As I said, international embarrassment. He totally made the U.S. look like a bunch of idiots. And we are, because we elected this clown. I'm not going to, well, not me, because I didn't vote for the motherfucker, but for all of you that did, and for all of you that didn't vote, it's your fault too. Anyway, I'm your man's Ken Jackson. This is the Ken Jackson Experience. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Catch my regular show. We're really going to have some live guests this week, I promise. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. As you can see, if you're watching now, I don't have merchandise to sell. So I'm not trying to get in your pockets for nothing. All right? So until next time, enjoy the rest of your evening. Or what time is it? Is it after midnight? Nope, not yet. It's only 10:39. I will catch y'all next time. Y'all enjoy. Be safe. Get some rest tonight if you're not working nights. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. I'm out.